Hi, this is Lisa Loves to Crochet and Knit. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute little Santa ear warmer. Santa themed, I guess. So let's go over what you're going to need. You're going to need a crochet hook, a size K, a tapestry needle to weave in your ends, a pair of scissors, some red yarn, some black yarn, and some gold yarn, and then just for fun you're going to want some, excuse the bells, some fun fur to go on the top for the edging. So this is what I purchased. It's Lion brand, and they're just like little eyelash yarn. It's called fun fur. And I just have simple white. Okay, so you're going to want to start with the red, and you're going to want to start with a slip knot. Let me see. And so here, start with my slip knot, and I'm going to put it on my crochet hook, and I'm going to tighten it. And then I'm going to chain 59. So I'll see you when I get done with that. Okay, so I've chained my 59 chains, and I'm going to be very careful and not twist my chain. And I'm going to go into the first chain that I made, and I'm just going to do a slip stitch. And I'm going to chain 2. And in the next stitch, I'm going to go on the bottom. You can see where I'm going to try to go. I'm going to go into the bottom part with a double crochet in the next stitch. You can see. So the next stitch, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to go in the top part. I'm going to go down below, so it has just a little ridge at the bottom of this. So in every stitch I'm going to put 1 double crochet all the way around. So there's only 1 stitch, and so the chain 2 in that space, that is what I count as 1. So I'm going to continue to put 1 in each stitch all the way around. So I'll see you at the end of this row, or round. Okay, so I've done that, and you can see that they're double crochets, and they're in a round. They're not twisted or anything. And so here I'm back to the beginning, and I'm just going to slip stitch to that very first chain 2 space. And I'm going to chain 2. And then in the next stitch, I'm going to do a front post double crochet. And then in the back, I'm going to do a back post double crochet. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Front post double crochet, back post double crochet. Do it again. Front post double crochet, back post double crochet. Here, I'll do it again and try to do it as slow as I can. Front post, so I'm going around that post from the stitch below. I have 1 wrap around my hook, one yarn over, and I go and I insert my hook into around that stitch, and then I'll pull up a loop. So I have 3 loops on my hook, and then I'll pull through, grab yarn over and pull through 2 of those loops, and then yarn over again and pull through the last 2. And that's how you do a front post. The back post is the same, only now. So I start with the yarn over, and I'm going to insert my hook from the back to the front, just around that loop or that chain, and then I pull yarn over and pull up a loop, and then I'll yarn over again and pull through those 2 loops, and then I'll pull yarn over and pull through the last 2. So I'm going to continue this all the way around. So front post and then back post. And so I'll see you when I'm done with this round. Okay, so I've completed that front post, back post, and you can kind of see it's like a little rib. And so that's the beginning part of my ear warmer. So I've just done these 2 rows, and so now I have the exact same stitches that I need, number of stitches, and then I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning, and it might be a little tight, and then so there's my slip stitch, and then the next row I'm just going to chain 1, and then I am going to do 1/2 double crochet in each stitch around. Just 1/2 double crochet in each stitch around. This one should go faster than the front post, back post double crochet. So I'll see you when I'm done with this round. Okay, so I've completed that round, and so it's just 1/2 double crochet on top of the front post, back post. You can kind of see it. It's not. So now I'm going to slip stitch to the first stitch, and there's my slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to cut my working yarn and make a little knot, and then I'm going to change colors, and I'm going to use the black, and I'm going to start with a slip knot, and I'm going to tighten it on my crochet hook, and then I'm going to insert my hook into the first stitch, and then I'm going to start with a single crochet. That's how I'm going to attach, and then I'm going to continue with 1/2 double crochet around. And I'm crocheting over my last 2 little ends, so then I can just weave them back. So just 1/2 double crochet around. Okay, so I've completed the round of the black just with a 1/2 double crochet, 1 in each stitch around, and I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning, and then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to put 1/2 double crochet in each stitch around for this row too. So I'm just going to continue to repeat the pattern of 2 rows of black, same stitch, 1/2 double crochet in each stitch. So I don't know if I can, I know black's hard to pick up. So I'm going to continue this all the way around, and I'll see you at the beginning of this row again, or the end. Okay, so I've completed this row, and I'm just going to slip stitch to the first stitch, and then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to cut my working yarn and pull up a loop and make that a knot. So there's my 2 rows of black, and so now it's going to go back to red, and I'm going to start with a slip knot again, and I'm going to tighten it on my crochet hook, and then I'm going to insert my hook, and I'm going to start with a single crochet to attach, and I'm going to crochet over my ends. So I'm just going to start with a single crochet. There's my single crochet, and then now I'm going to continue with a half double crochet. So 1 half double crochet in each stitch around, and I'm just crocheting over my ends. So I'm going to continue this stitch around just like this, and I'll see you at the end of this round. Okay, so I've completed 1 round of half double crochet in red, and I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning, and I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to put one double crochet in each stitch around. So I'm just going to continue with 1 double crochet in each stitch around. So I'll see you when I finish this round. Okay, so I've completed 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning, and then I'm going to chain 2. Oops. There's my 2, and then I'm going to start with a front post double crochet, and then a back post double crochet. And then front post double crochet, and then a back post double crochet. So I'm repeating the bottom on top. So I'm just going to continue this pattern around, and I'll see you at the end of this row. So I've made it to the end of that row, and I've just done my front post, back post, every other, and I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning and chain 1, and I'm going to cut my working yarn, pull up a knot, and then I'm going to grab my white fun fur, and I'm just going to take the wrapper off so it's easier for me to work, and I'm going to start with a slip knot. It's fun to work with. So I tighten my slip knot, and then I insert my hook, and I'm just going to crochet over my ends so it's easier to weave in later, and I'm just going to put a single crochet of fun fur around the top. So it's just a single crochet. Now you're welcome to double up this fun fur, but I think it's like $7 or something for this little skein, and so I choose not to double it up, but you could double it up and make it thicker or puffy on top, or you can use a different yarn. You could use different colors. The choice is yours. So I'm just going to continue to put 1 single crochet around with this fun fur, and I'll see you at the end of this row. Okay, so I've completed that row, and it's really hard to see where your stitches are, but I'm going to just slip stitch to the beginning like I've done every other round, and it's really hard to see the stitches. And I'm going to chain 1, take my hook out of my yarn, and then I'm going to cut my working yarn, and then I'm going to pull up a knot. And then you have all those ends and the inside to weave in. And then you still have to put the buckle on to make it look like Santa. So let me weave in my ends and we'll come back and do the buckle. Okay, so all my ends are weaved in, and this fun fur is fun. It leaves little white hairs if you don't catch them all, because it's so fun. I like an eyelash. Okay, so now I'm going to do my buckle. And I'm going to, like I've done before, start with the slip knot. And I have my gold yarn. And I'm going to tighten the slip knot on my crochet hook. And I'm going to chain 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to come back when I have all my 19 chains. Okay, so I have my 19 chains, and being careful not to twist, I'm going to insert my hook into the first chain, and I'm going to do a slip stitch. So there's my slip stitch, and then I'm going to put 3 single crochets. I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to put 3 single crochets in that same stitch as a slip stitch. There's 1, there's 2, and here's 3. So there's my 3 single crochets, and then I'm going to single crochet, 1 single crochet, and I'm going to go into the bottom part like I've done before on the red. I'm sorry, I'm going to do a single crochet, not a half double crochet, and put 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and here's 4. And then in the next stitch, I'm gonna pull some more yarn here. I'm gonna put 3 single crochets. So I'm just gonna insert my hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop like you would a single crochet, and I'm gonna put 2 more single crochets in there. And then I'm going to single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, here's 4. You can see my buckle starting to form. And then I'm going to do 3 single crochets in the next 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Pull some more yarn. So there's 1, this is 2, there's 3 single crochets, here's my 4th. And then in the next stitch, I'm going to put 3 single crochets again. So I've made it to my last corner, and all I gotta do is single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then last 4 stitches. So, and I count that same stitch kind of thing as 4. And then I slip stitch to the beginning. And then I chain 1, and I leave a little bit of a longer tail. And I pull up that loop there. And I'm going to weave in this end first before I do anything else. Okay, and so there's my little buckle, and I have my little end weaved in, and I'm going to place it on here. I'm going to find the back and the seam, and so I'm just going to make sure it's on the front where I want it to be, and I have my tapestry needle threaded, and I have the buckle part knotted, and so I'm just going to lay it on there, and I'm going to insert my hook or my needle right where the top part is, and I'm going to pull it back, and then I'm going to pull it up in the next stitch, and so it's just like you're sewing it to attach it. Now you could glue this on if you wanted to, but I always like to use a tapestry needle and attach it that way. You can change colors. Remember this to make this your own. So I'm just going to continue to attach it just like I've been doing. And I'm just kind of going in one stitch, up one stitch and down the next. So I'm going to continue this around. Okay, so I've completed the stitches around the top part, and now I'm going to do around the bottom. And I'm just going to come up a stitch, and then I'm going to go over this little section here so it stays down. And I'm just going to continue that all the way around. So I'll see you when I get to the end of that. Okay, so I've completed stitching all those ends around, and then so now I knotted my color, and then I'm just going to weave in the last end, and that will be all set, and I'll just cut that and it's all set. So there is my Santa ear warmer. So thanks for watching.